Okay, I said I'd do a long iron between the RB Tour and the RB Tour X. I've already posted wedge and 7-iron and metalwood stuff, but I did the 4-iron stuff real early, and I didn't have any of that anymore. So I did remember to redo it right at the end of a really long swing work session. So I mean, I don't even know how many swings I had in, but I remembered, and I was like, I don't want to do this, but if I don't do it now, because I actually had the clubs and the balls with me. So hit some 4-irons, hit 6 with each. Cut a few together just so you could maybe hear the sound. You guys will have to let me know if you can hear a sound difference between them. Started off with the RB Tour. Let's see how it goes. Okay, that's a few of them. Went okay. I was kind of hanging them out to the right, but like I said, I was cooked. I didn't really want to be doing it. But tried to hit them like low 140s and then hit one a little closer to how I would on course, which seemed about right, 147. 230 carry. Everything looks good. Like I said, I can play it in the long irons. I like it. So now we'll switch to the RB Tour X, and you guys let me know if you notice any difference. Oh, and these are all hit with my Mizuno 223 4-iron, which is 1 week, 23 degrees. Been playing a lot of Mizuno this year in my bag, so that's the club for this. Okay, other than seeing myself wince on that one, I think it went pretty well. I was kind of turning them over though. Like I said, I was pretty much done. Tried to hit one decent at the end, it was close I think. And that was the thing. You guys tell me if you noticed the difference. I can definitely feel and hear the difference when I'm hitting them. The X feels a little firmer to me, but the numbers today were actually pretty close. So let's take a look at them. So you can see that the speeds and launch and everything spin were really close. I was turning over them with the RB Tour X just a little bit more towards the end, but carry number's the exact same. And I've actually seen more like a 350 rev separation in the past. And I think if if these shapes were more similar, I think you'd see that. I was obviously like leaving the RB Tour out to the right and spinning a little more, and then turning over the RB Tour X and turning it a little bit less. So there's only 50 revs between them, but like 350 is closer to what I've seen in past ones. You take a look at the efficiency, the swing speed, everything's pretty close, path's close, attack angle's kind of like right at 3, all pretty normal for me. And then, like I said, you can see where I ramped it up just a little bit, and the comparison between them on those two like fuller shots for me. Nothing in it again. I mean, 6 revs. I turned over the RB Tour X a little bit more though. Like I said, the RB Tour X kind of hanging out to the right, but both real playable shots for me. I'll throw up a comparison here, chipped together, because I actually emailed myself a PDF, but it turned out it wasn't to me. I think I misspelled it. So someone with a name very close to mine is enjoying my 4-iron data. Whatever. Anyway, like I said, everything's really close. 50 revs between them, start lines, everything's real close. I've really enjoyed the RB Tour out on course. It, with a little less spin. It's good in the wind. It's got good speed, I think, for its compression and everything. It just seems like a good one for people who are in that speed range, like in the mid 140s, maybe off driver, and don't want to spin their fairways up, things like that. It's been really good. I play the X, but I actually do have to plan typically for a couple less yards on like the longer shots with the X because of the different spin profile I've seen. The X feels firmer to me. I don't notice it. I don't know if you guys could tell as much in here as I do in the short irons. I really notice it in like those really big 8-irons and 9-irons and like pitching wedges into the green. And the green side, I can tell a little bit of difference. But like I said, they've both been good balls for me on course. I still am running into a slight durability issue with the X for me on some of that wedge stuff, but I move it a little faster than most. I'm hard on that stuff. So it doesn't sound like from the form feedback that many others have had that issue, except maybe out of the sand. So hopefully you guys have been giving them a try, and let us know what you think.